Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is April 22nd, 2024. Here is another daily analysis. We are coming back with S&P 500 bounce as we expected. So if you haven't looked at my previous analysis, which was a weekly edition, make sure watch that one just because I told everyone that we are expecting a bounce, and this bounce can go higher. However, after hours, we just got a rejection to the downside due to the earnings. I don't know what earnings actually just bring the price down, but tomorrow we will have lots of good earnings. So I believe that still market have another potential kind of like a bounce to here to this area, which is going to be somewhere around 5,000. 5,000, let's say 30 to 50. And then we can see if it holds here, we can see another hike to here, which is going to be great, kind of like a supply area, somewhere around 5,100 to 5,150. So all in all, I should say this is going to be a bounce. This is going to be kind of like a 2-3 days potential bounce, even if it's get a 2-3 days potential bounce. But I should say ABC corrective move is here. So this is going to be A wave, and we are going to see another B wave coming up, which is going to be a corrective rally, potentially maximum to 5,150. So that's going to be the level that I'm looking for. But after that, we can see another sharp sell-off to the downside, which is going to be 47 to 4,800. That's going to be a great buying opportunity. So right now, we are not there yet. We should just educate ourselves about this bounce and see how it goes. So you're waiting for another buying opportunity if market gives us a potential lower low somewhere around here, which is going to be a great idea for buying stocks. So I should say just to be ready, make sure your watch list is ready as well. There are lots of good opportunities in the market right now. So we should just um, prepare your cash on the side, and when it's the time, just buy in the dip. Moving on to Nasdaq, which kind of like exactly the same scenario. We got kind of like a stochastic, pretty nice bull reversal here in a daily chart, but in weekly chart, we are still not there yet. So this is kind of like the first demand area that I'm just talking about. And even in our weekly analysis, we just said potentially we can go higher to 17,800 area. And then we can go another lower low. A potential scenario is going to be a 15,000-ish to 16,000 area. So that's going to be very, very kind of like a good sell-off to the market. Tomorrow we will have Tesla, Visa, Texas Instrument, General Electric, I should say, and lots of good names are coming with earning. So we will have lots of volatility down the road. We will have Tesla analysis in this video as well. So make sure watch this video by the end. Moving on to US 30, which is Dow Jones. Dow had kind of like a showing itself, kind of like a strength on Friday session. So that's why we were bullish. So Dow just hit the first target level, which is going to be this supply area. It can't just consolidate here for another rally to the upside, but I'm not sure if it goes above 38,800. So 38,800, that's going to be the level that I'm just looking for Dow. And then we can see some kind of like a sell-off is going to initiate for the potential prolonged decline all the way to here to 36,700. That's going to be the area that I'm just looking at. Right now, we are not there yet. Moving on to gold, which had a fantastic sell-off. So look at that. So gold sharp sell-off is here. So again, in the weekly edition, I just provided detailed that how far gold can stretch to the downside. I believe that this is going to be our box. So I'm just going to move here to just be updated. So gold can go lower, I believe, all the way to this area, which is going to be 2250 to 2300. That's going to be a great buying opportunity. Still, I'm just staying on the side for the next rally for gold. Just wait for correction to be done. Silver smashed down to $27. Look at that, 5% down for silver. So silver obviously broken this trend to the downside. We are in a corrective move, the same as gold. So for sure, we're going to see some kind of like a bounce, but that's going to be very, very weak. I should say if it forms bear flag here, We can see another just a drop down to $25 to $26 per ounce. That's going to be great buying opportunity. So until that level, we should just stay on the side for now. Moving on to crude. Let me just bring a crude chart here. So crude at a good kind of like a shadow here. Seems like after a Friday, kind of like a big swing to the upside and then downside. This one is coming down all the way to $81. And right now, we are just seeing crude is just forming the bottom here. Again, this is kind of like the lower part of this channel to the upside. We should see 79 to 80 can be kind of like important reversal for crude. But after that, we can see some kind of like a higher high to 90 to 92. Still looking for crude as like a forming the bottom here, as we had a very, very good session for energy stocks as well. If we move to individual names, let's start with Bitcoin as usual. So here is the Bitcoin chart, and Bitcoin is getting back to kind of like a bullish momentum. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced if this correction is over. But as I said before, Bitcoin top is not there yet, guys. So we are going to see some kind of like a very, very good potential opportunity for Bitcoin. And alongside, I'm still looking for better kind of like a price to get in. I'm going to trade or buy Bitcoin with the Bitcoin ETF, which is IBIT. This is going to be a BlackRock ETF. And this one can go, if it goes down to 50 to 52 area, that's going to be great buying opportunity. Still waiting for that kind of like a potential opportunity. Moving on to yield. Yield had a downtick today, 15 cents down. Not a bad price action. Still hold up pretty well. Treasury just gap down, but buyers just coming back up. Still holding up this 85 to 90 area. VIX smashed today 9% to the downside as market just carved out a bit. So you see how quickly VIX is coming down. So this one goes kind of like to $16 right now. Dixie, just the doji bar, 2 cents to the upside, 106.14. That's going to be a dollar index today. Magma indicator just to form kind of like a positive doji here, still holding up right now. If it holds here, this area, I should say bear consolidation, so we can see another drop potentially by end of this week. Apple, this is Apple, yeah. So Apple is just coming up today, so 165, not a strong price action. Even after hours, it goes lower a bit. This is Amazon. Amazon just a $2.60 up, still holding up this trend, but this is kind of like a bearish, bullish harami. I'm not sure if it can just spike up to 184. Amazon earning is going to be this week. So far earnings were pretty good, but market didn't like it. The forecast, they don't like the forecast. But I should say earnings for most of the good companies, they just beat up the revenue and earnings nicely. Moving on to Meta, which had an uptick today, but look at the candle. It's pretty downtick, I should say. 66 cents to the upside, but candles actually are pretty weak today. Microsoft just defended this neckline here. So it just to go below this trend line and then coming back up. So still holding up this $400. I should say Microsoft is weak. So everyone needs to be careful about this, because if it goes below today's low, then it's going to go lower. Microsoft earning is going to be this week. Google as well, the same. So $2.19 up, not a bad price action. Netflix downtick today, so but still holding up this gap area. So 552, that's going to be the level. Tesla, $5 down today, gap down, but coming back up. Tesla earning is going to be tomorrow after hours. Elon Musk, as you know, just to slash the price, just because there are lots of competitions in that sector. So everyone wants to just beat each other. So it is good for consumers, but it's not good for companies' revenue for sure. Moving on to semiconductors. So SMH, this is semiconductors index. We just got a bullish harami today, but this one is not coming up sharply. Stocks, the same pattern here. Taiwan Semiconductor, good engulfing candle at the bottom. It can go higher to 130 to 135, but not more. AMD just a $2 up, bullish harami here. Still looking for a more sell-off for AMD, as we had just a very, very ugly week last week. Still, it can go lower. I believe that 120 to 115 is coming down the road for AMD, which is going to be fantastic buying opportunity. NVIDIA just hiking higher nicely after 10% correction on Friday. This is very, very natural bounce for NVIDIA. So bullish around me, but I should say this is going to be a bounce for the next sell-off to 680 to 690. Texas Instrument, we will have earning tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes. But today's stock just roaring to the upside. Pretty good session, actually. It goes higher than even Friday. Pretty good price action for Texas. Lam Research lagging, $2.18 down. Lam Research didn't do well, even didn't follow the industry. Moving on to financials, XLF 49 cents to the upside. KBE, which is large cap bank ETF, it goes higher nicely, 1.73% to the upside. KRE the same, 86 cents to the upside. JP Morgan, $3.61 up, fantastic move. Goldman Sachs the same pattern, $3.35. Bank of America, 76 cents up. And here, Wells Fargo just continuing to the upside. This bullish pattern goes higher and higher, which is pretty nice. Moving on to the gold miners, along with gold and silver, these ones are hammering on slower today. These ones can go lower, I should say, to this area. So still waiting for this corrective move all the way to 29 to 30 or even 31. So we will see when reversal is coming. We are going to get in again. GDXJ, the same pattern, $2 down. AEM coming down, $1.58. Newmont just coming down, shooting a star, $1.56. Franco-Nevada, just a doji bar here, $3.25 down. And Gold Barrick coming down, another shooting star. I believe that this one can go all the way down to $15 area. Moving on to XLE, which is an energy spider, moving higher today. So seems like the correction is done and over. So we should see some kind of like a nice bullish consolidation and then going higher for these names. XOP, the same pattern here. OH, nice reversal, pretty close to this demand area. Seems like this demand is working very well. Exxon, move higher. Chevron goes higher as well. So energy stocks, when they are going ahead of crude, this means we should see some kind of like bullish action for crude is coming down the road as well. All right, I believe I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.